Dr. Disrespect has returned and he talks about the allegation.
Yeah, just keep ignoring the issue and putting up this act. God, I'm so concerned and worried about everyone else's problems except mine because I'm dealing with a deeper depression and I like to project.
No matter how tough you act, you can see the way how Doc starts in this clip. It is getting to him. He talks about his Twitch lawsuit and the NDA. Even though Doc won the lawsuit as a part of the settlement, all parties are not allowed to talk about this case publicly unless a party violates that agreement, which happened. Then the others can address it and respond, which Doctor did by releasing a statement on Twitter. This is a second response. Keep this in mind. Then he talks about this ex-Twitch employee named Cody Connors. He basically goes on a rant and Doc is claiming he put the word minor in his Twitter statement as a bait.
Cody, why do this? What was the point? This was settled professionally. And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020. You didn't have any firsthand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whispers messages. And yeah, I used Twitch as Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages? Neither did any of these journalists, and neither did Twitch at the time of the ban. Your bullshit accusations gave false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well. These big-time publications, these journalists, these various outlets are sort of just gossip channels now, don't you think, champs? They act like they're just gossip channels now, without any real journalism and real research happening. Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened. I even used the word inappropriate, purposely. And look at how it was defined by everyone, champs. Huh? Including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, how would each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words?
The thing is, Doc, let's say these ex-Twitch employees made the whole thing up. That became a controversy and you had a chance to respond to those allegations. And you did. You admitted to texting a minor inappropriately in your statement. This was tweeted from your account. This is your response. You cannot come back 2 months later and go off on these journalists for quoting and publishing articles about your response. And how the fuck are you supposed to interpret the word inappropriate in that statement? Since he talks a lot about context, your statement was about texting a minor and you added the word inappropriate. How would you call those defaming articles? Mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context. Well, things taken out of context is a big problem with media these days, but you wouldn't find me doing that inappropriate jokes with someone 20 years younger than me. Then Doc talks about the Twitch's investigation and his ex-partner manager targeting him.
They reported on all this based on leaks from 2 former Twitch employees, one of whom was supposedly on the trust and safety team. If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are, actually had firsthand knowledge, then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting. Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM. I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images. And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here. We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel. Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were legal! On June 21st, 2020, my ex-Twitch partner manager learns that I exchanged whispers with the Twitch user. And I say ex-partner manager because for years, this guy didn't do anything for me, my community, or my channel. For years. I'm talking no front page love. You're talking about the face of the platform. He was never on my channel. He didn't follow me on Twitter. He wouldn't even inform us about Twitch rival tournaments. We're talking about the two-time Twitch rival tournament. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you want to play in it? We got zero support from this guy. And it was just so obvious that he carried a grudge against the two-time. So after we signed with Twitch in 2019, we asked for a new partner manager. And just a few months later, that ex-Twitch partner manager is directly involved with getting me banned. Coincidence? The Twitch user tells the ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. I'll repeat that sentence one more time just in case anybody missed that one. The Twitch user tells this ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. But this ex-Twitch partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged. On June 24th, 2020, Twitch's special operations team receives and reviews the user's report. They find no issues and determine that it did not warrant any further escalation to Twitch's law enforcement response team. But that partner manager, he finds out that no further action will be taken, so what does he do? He personally escalates the report to a friend on the Twitch's LER team. The LER team, remember, that's the Twitch's law enforcement response team. So a day later, on June 25th, the LER analyst pulls the entirety of the whisper messages and begins discussing them with his director of the LER team. This director is on vacation at that time and does not have access to their computer or work files. The LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context from the whisper messages to this director. Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate, even when they aren't. Within less than 1 hour, this LER analyst and his director have made the decision to suspend me from Twitch. Twitch submits a report to NCMEC. You guys all read those little articles, huh? The NCMEC. Twitch submits that report. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Guess what? As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed, they didn't do anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement. Mind you, the same people that made this decision admit internally that the messages did not constitute sexting. The same people that made this decision at Twitch admit internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were legal in any way. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
Here he breaks character or he's in character, I don't know anymore. It's good that Doc got to say his side of the story very clearly and Twitch banned him for basically nothing, I guess. He keeps repeating that Twitch internally admitted that the texts were not coming under the sexting category or whatever, and he also said Twitch never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received. So this person could be 18, 17, or 16, and this person can consent in their state or country or whatever. That's what I got from that sentence. Then Doc talks about how the Twitch employees are biased and how some streamers are getting away with breaking Twitch's TOS, which is true. Twitch is never beating those allegations. Then Doc claims he has more things to talk about the situation, but he is choosing not to for now. This was the entire clip. I want to make this clear that I don't hate Doc. He is a really good streamer. I watched a lot of games he streamed that I don't personally play, and his production quality is unmatched. But Doc making that statement and now claiming that he used those words to bait people and media all seems odd to me. When people asked him to release the Whispers, he said, "Are we like 2 years old or something like that?" Which also doesn't sit right with me. These allegations got this big because it came from former Twitch employees, the people who worked in that company. If someone else made these allegations, it wouldn't have got this big. Now Doc is defending himself. That is really good, but it's still not enough in my opinion, especially after that first statement he made. And the companies Doc worked with, all of them dropped him after these allegations came to light. I assume these companies made their own investigations before dropping Doc, which really doesn't help in Doc's case. This can end in 2 or 3 ways. If they release the Whisper messages, then people can go through it and see if it's really inappropriate or not, or Twitch makes a statement or a response explaining what happened and why Doc was banned, etc. And the third option is Dr. Disrespect suing Twitch and the ex-employees and the Scotty Connors guys, since he's blaming all of them. These are the 3 solutions I'm seeing. What do you think? Comment below.